I only have 2 minutes. Good morning, my people! So what I learned is it's about what I do with the 2 minutes that matters. And so, I'm walking to class for 2 minutes. I found this paper that I put in my portfolio like 2 years ago, and I've been going through my portfolio to get it ready for my graphic design graduation. Yay! Anyway, I'm going to read it to you, and I hope you like it. There is a great level of healing that comes from studying this teaching, and when I say teaching, I mean the teaching of Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. Check it out, or don't, whatever. Okay, back to reading. I have a lot of thoughts, and I love them. I accept them. I use them, redirect them, or let them go. My healing experience comes from a long line of self-hatred. Somehow I've never stacked up. I've always seemed that there was a magical email that encompassed the world, and somehow I never got it. So I spent my life pretending that I had gotten it. Persecuting myself when I failed to meet the invisible quota. What this teaching has taught me is that there is no magic email of sorts. What others think of me is their thoughts, and I don't concern myself with their thoughts. Sorry, I'm reading, guys. I find that having and analyzing, denying, or pursuing my thoughts is a hard enough job for me. In my head, there is a continual debate. I should have pulled out the frozen chicken for dinner so it could thaw. How stupid of me to forget such an important thing. Now we will all surely starve to death. Okay, starve to death. Sorry, lost my place. If I would have been smarter or more efficient, that this wouldn't happen. Why can't I seem to remember? Then, when I finally do remember, I don't need to thaw the chicken. I can microwave it or buy something else. There is no stupid. Stupid is doing the same thing over and over and not looking at where I am going. Which I am looking at where I'm going. And even that really isn't stupid. It's a lesson to be learned that I haven't been ready to look at until now. I've lived on this earth all these years, and I've never starved to death. Actually, I've always had an amazing amount of food, and I really have a lot to be grateful for. Not to mention, here in this country, I can buy new fresh food at any hour of the day, always available. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned in my inefficiency. How could I change that? The truth is, my healing begins when I stop analyzing all of this stuff and just remember that I am God. One with God, and I deserve to be treated with kindness and respect at all times, even from myself. And you deserve it from yourself. I continue my practice of flipping my thoughts continually all day long. It's not like you wake up one day and all your thoughts are changed. You have seen the light. It's more like tending a garden. I decide I want a garden. I research how to take care of the garden, mostly from my peeps at the Center for Spiritual Living Eugene. I make an investment in the fertilizer. I continually affirm myself and hang out with people who are affirming me too. We walk together. We share our accomplishments, and because they did it too, I can too. And then I plant a seed. The I love myself seed. I tend it. Bad thoughts have popped up faster than weeds, so I am on my knees, loving, praying, releasing them, remaining focused on loving my I love myself seed. I water it. I protect it from too much sun, which means I don't hang it out with people who are not affirming it. And it grows. I take great delight and joy in this presence. As it flourishes, I fly. Sometimes if I have not taken care of my body effectively, these creepy thoughts have snuck in and grabbed hold of my brain. whilst I was not paying attention. And when I notice them, I am honored to have this teaching to follow them. I visualize wrapping them in a pink fuzzy blanket, kissing them on the forehead, and telling them that I love them, but they don't serve a purpose here. And then I visualize them flying away. And what happens is a miracle in expression. They are followed by the most magnificent resonance of the one divine presence. I am me, smart and beautiful. All earthly needs are always fulfilled. I fly at my highest perfection when I move in faith. I am the beacon of faith, shining my undying light onto all darkness. I think I'm late for class. What I find is that my thought pattern has changed. I feel excited to stand in line for lunch or to ask if I can share space with a complete stranger at a table for lunch. Because after all, it's more enjoyable for me, the extrovert, to sit with others than to sit alone. Wondering why I sit alone. Fear, afraid they'll say no. Why not just ask? I find that my days are filled with happiness. When they don't have bacon on the lunch menu, and I find myself grateful for the sandwich. And it's a double surprise when they actually put bacon on there. I was just content to eat, grateful for every morsel. The negative thoughts that once filled my day, the process of flipping them into the positive, practicing love and gratitude for all things, always. I affirmed that I deserved it all, that I am as God, deserved to be treated as I would treat God if it walked the earth. And after all, isn't that what I am? If I saw a particular deity walking on the earth, would I treat them differently than I treat myself? No. I also talked about time commitment involved in changing your thinking. I used the analogy that thoughts are like seeds, and you can choose them, which thoughts to invest in and which ones to weed out. Some have been vigorous and hard to conquer, and what I know that all things are possible with treatment. I have not needed any medical medication for years, and I attribute that to my study or diving in deep to these teachings, to tending. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every minute. I love you so much. Namaste.